Now we're going to move on to um, computing simple summary statistics of data. Matlab does this very quickly and easily, and in most of the functions you use in Matlab, it will compute the statistics that you need. But sometimes you just want to get a very quick down and dirty computation of the averages or the index of the spread of a set of data. And so we'll do that right now. So I'm going to share my screen. And we'll go to Matlab here. So the first thing I have to do is import some data from Matlab. We're going to use the same zombie cooling data that we used last time. So I'm going to go up and I'm just going to enter it in. Notice I've got my data. I've got my the data labels, and I'm reading it from zombiecooling.xlsx, which is in my Matlab folder. The data labels give me time versus temperature. So time is in column 1, temperature is in column 2, and data time is in column 1, temperature is in column 2, and these are paired data. So the first thing I might want to know is let's make temperature its own variable. Let's just say temp equals data 2. Okay, so all I'm doing is saying I'm going to create a separate vector, data vector called temp for temperature. It's taken from the file data2, or from the matrix data2, and I'm going to use all rows in column 2. And you see I've got all rows from column 2 now as a single column vector. Now if I want to find the minimum of that, I can find the minimum. You can see that the answer is 62.9313. If I want to save that minimum as a variable, I could say min temp equals min temp. Okay, and now I've got it saved as a variable. Okay. If I want the max, I can do the same thing. Maximum. So we can see now that the temperatures range from about 62.93 at the end of 5 minutes of cooling, and at the beginning of the 5 minutes of cooling, it's about 65 degrees. So the cooling temperature only drops about 2.5 degrees. All right, it's got minimum and maximum. We can find the median. We can find the median, and we could say, look, that median, the 50th percentile of all the data is right about 64.22. Okay. I can then find the mode if I want to know what the most frequent value is. I'm sorry. Okay, and the mode is 62.9313, which is also the minimum. Okay, in this case, so strange looking frequencies. And then I can compute the mean. Okay, this is what you'll use most of the time. And the arithmetic average is 64.2164. So very similar. The median and the mean are very, very similar. Okay, and then I can do the variance. Okay, gives the variance, and then I can also do the standard deviation. Of course, Matlab doesn't recognize my capital, so it's fixing it for me. That is what I meant. So the standard deviation is about 0.72. Okay, so I would expect if I have the mean of about 64.2164, that about 68% of the data falls between the mean temperature here, 64.2164 minus 0.72, and 64.2164 plus 0.72. That's the standard deviation of the sample. Okay. Later on, you'll be doing some other statistics, but these are the most important of the summary statistics that you would compute for a set of data. And so practice these. If you want to take a look, there's the code right there. The minimum, maximum, median, mode, mean, variance, and standard deviation. Those are the ones you will use most in this course. Next, in the next tutorial, we'll deal with how to picture the data, making histograms and box plots and scatter plots. Thank you very much.